Julian, this floor is so quiet. I'm all alone in the hotel. I'm scared. When are you coming to get me? Stella's voice trembled, pitiful as ever. Don't be scared. I'll come as soon as I'm done here, Julian cooed softly. I had Carl order you a diamond bracelet, a welcome back gift. It's already in your room. Stella's voice lifted with surprise. Is it that Van Cleef Arpels one we saw in Paris last time? Yeah. My hands mid-fold stiffened in the air. Last week, I'd spread that Parisian fashion magazine in front of him, pointing to that very bracelet and joking. It's so beautiful, he had chuckled then, playfully tapping my nose, saying, noted. Turns out, he did note it, but not for me. Julian hung up and looked at me, his eyes full of warning. 1 hour. I'm going to pick her up. You better be gone by the time I get back. Seeing no reaction from me, he even reached out and touched my face with a hint of pity, his voice softening. Be good. Stella never stays long. I'll pick you up once she's gone. With that, he turned and strode away, without a backward glance. I sat alone in the empty living room, not moving immediately. I pulled out my phone and dialed a number. The call connected, and a professional, steady voice answered from the other end. Hello, Mrs. Hayes, watching the city's bustling skyline outside the window. My voice was calm and even. Mr. Harrison, it's Audrey. Please start preparing the asset division and divorce agreement. I didn't go to the Four Seasons hotel he booked. Instead, I took a taxi to a small apartment I owned before we got married. It was the only place in this city that truly felt like my sanctuary. For the next 3 days, Julian didn't call once. I was glad for the peace and quiet. On the 4th night, I habitually scrolled through Instagram. A jarring photo flashed across my screen. Stella had posted it. In the picture, Stella was wearing my silk robe, sitting on the wool rug in our marital home's living room, holding a steaming mug of latte. Julian was on the sofa behind her, looking down at some documents, his profile appearing unusually soft in the warm glow of the floor lamp. The caption read, "With you, all my anxiety disappears." I stared at that photo for a long time. That robe was my favorite. My initials were embroidered on the cuffs. I had left it in the closet when I moved out. That woman not only occupied my home, my husband, but also casually took my personal belongings. In the comments section below, many of our mutual acquaintances had left messages. Is this the official announcement on Instagram? Has Julian finally come to his senses? Julian neither liked the post nor replied, but I knew his silence was implicit consent. I turned off my phone screen, my expressionless face reflected in the black glass. To Audrey's POV, I stayed up all night after seeing that Instagram post. These 5 years of hellish nightmare had taught me one thing. Any hysterical questioning would only end up as amusement for them and humiliation for myself. The next afternoon, I went to a boutique affiliated with a high-end auction house. When my father was still back home, he loved collecting crystal glassware. Since I had decided to leave for good, I wanted to buy him a decent gift. As I paused at the boutique entrance, a familiar black Maybach pulled up not far away. The car door opened, and Julian stepped out, helping Stella down. Stella looked pale, appearing frail and on the verge of collapsing even in the sunlight. When she saw me, she first froze, then timidly hid behind Julian like a startled fawn. Julian immediately pulled her close, then looked up at me, his eyes filled with displeasure and wariness. What are you doing here? I didn't answer, just quietly watched them. Stella's voice was soft and gentle. Julian, don't blame Audrey. She surely didn't mean to follow us. Julian's face darkened even more. Audrey, I warned you. Don't harass Stella again. I finally spoke, my voice as calm as if I were talking to a stranger.